Hey, you can use whatever meat thermometer you like. Just please use one. We'll start with the one I recommend the most. It does not have to be the specific brand, but this style of digital thermometers, especially for home use. It opens like a pocket knife, and whether the needle is all the way open or even a little bit so you can reach into an oven, it automatically turns on and starts to give you a digital temperature readout. With all thermometers, you want to make sure you read the directions on where it reads the temperature from. This one you'll be able to see a change is right at the tip. You can see it go up as I grab the tip of this thermometer. It does have temperatures printed on here, but these are doneness temperatures. And because you follow me, you know about carryover cooking or overcooked steaks. You want to undercook your meats. This way, at the same time they rest off the heat, the temperature will just climb barely to get to the doneness that you want. A great way to do that is this next one. This is called a wireless probe thermometer. This one reads the temperature from this little line that's etched in the steel here. This chicken breast is only seared. I have to finish it in the oven. Insert to where that stamped line goes into the meat. Now this probe thermometer goes in the oven with our chicken. Then this little box is not only the charger for the thermometer, but it's like a little receiver. So as long as this stays close to the thermometer and I stay within Bluetooth range of this connects with an app on my phone that tells me everything that's going on. It will even tell me the ambient temperature of my oven or say like inside of a smoker. Oh, and this first thermometer we went over can be found usually around 20 bucks. These are typically under 100, although you can find wired probe thermometers where the thermometer actually plugs into this box. It still lives in the oven, but this box will have sort of a screen on it with all the temperature readouts. You don't get the fancy app stuff, but it still tells you everything you need to know. But then, if I'm stranded on an island with no power, no batteries, no cell phone, I'm taking this next one 100 times out of 100. Sorry, I thought I had my Yankee mug in here, so you just have to deal with this. This is from a company called Taylor, and there's a little dimple, if you can see it, stamped into the steel. This is where this one reads the temperature from. Plus, I just bought this one, so I'm accurate in the price. It was under $8. And they come with this handy little sheath. It has this little pocket clip on it. You can stick it in your apron, so you always make sure you have it. But most importantly, it has these little notches. You see it here? And then the bottom of this has a little nut on the bottom. Get my hand out of the way. See it? Its real job, if you can see in here, is to calibrate the thermometer. So in my Giants cup, I have mostly ice with a little bit of water. We're gonna make sure the water covers that little dimple in the steel. Let it hang out until the needle stops moving. Then, because this little holder is holding the nut on the back of the bottom, you turn it and the numbers turn and the needle stays the same. So once we get it all lined up in our ice water, we get it to 32 degrees and we know our thermometer is calibrated. And ice water is the safest and most accurate for me to do this in, but now you know if you have this thermometer, as long as you have ice or boiling water, you can calibrate this thermometer to the exact specs that you need it to. And follow me because I'll say it over and over and over. If you cook even just a little bit, a meat thermometer will change your life.